everybody, and welcome to the Effin Cultured podcast, or for today and today only, the Effin Eric podcast.
Woo!
You hear my voice today because, as you probably know, I won the Effin Cultured Fantasy Football Championship, so I make an episode of whatever the heck I want. And what I want is to do it alone, so I'm going to mute everyone else, so excuse me.
Have a good night.
This is why I didn't give you hosting capabilities.
Just kidding. As always, guys, I'm Eric. We have the normal host and one of my best friends, Bobby.
Hey, hello.
We have the normal number 2, but now I guess he got demoted to number 3 for this episode, Griff.
I'm scared.
And last but not least, the Timon and Pumbaa's other friend, so me and Bobby being Timon and Pumbaa. Here's Josh.
Hey guys, what's up?
You're talking about Simba?
I don't know.
I think that is correct. I think he's Josh's Simba.
We are off to a great start. Simba, I guess, would be good. Oh, all right. Well, to start, I have one quick
Griff, you're
announcement.
Zazu.
I was going to say, that makes me fucking Zazu. I'll take it.
Yeah, this is just going to be a Lion King podcast. We're just going to talk about your favorite scenes from the Lion King.
This is also a Disney podcast.
Oh, no.
Also a Disney podcast.
We should just...
Thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. From the capital city of the United States of America, Washington,
We're
D.C.
in Connecticut.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Not all of us.
Right.
let's get ready to rumble!
We are going to have a very sound-oriented podcast today, guys. It's going to be pretty fun.
That's good because it's an audio medium. So this is bravo.
Thank you.
If there's a medium to pick to be oriented with sound, it's going to be a podcast. So
I mean, I'm doing great so far. So how's everyone doing today?
Fabulous.
We're gonna have a 4-hour-long podcast too. Just so you
I'm
guys know.
for it. We'll release it in
sure, fine.
4 different days this week.
And I'll try not to be loud. When I'm loud, I get excited. When I'm excited, I'm loud. So I'll try not to.
That's
I've been
okay.
waiting. I've only been waiting almost a year for this moment. So
It's very exciting. It's good times.
so how are you guys doing? Anything new and exciting going on in your lives recently that you want to discuss? Any poop? No poop?
Plenty of poop.
I
I mean, there's a lot of poop. There's tons of poop.
I'm pretty regular.
Bobby's
Yeah.
probably got so much poop going on right now.
Yeah, a lot of poop. Baby
Um,
Schultz watch has ended. We've got baby Beckett is here.
Baby Beckett is here.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you
Bobby.
very much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
We can talk about it in a dadcast or something, but it was
A dadcast near you.
It was quite a ride, and we can get into the details later. But everyone's happy and healthy and home. That's all that matters.
Mhm.
Excuse me. Wow, that was a good one.
That wasn't Eric. That was actually Bobby burping.
Yeah, that was not one of my soundboards.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure he's got one though somewhere.
the first topic that I would like to say, if you could eat only one food for the rest of your life and nothing else, no variations of it, what food would you choose?
Don't say pussy. Don't say pussy.
Oh man.
And what I mean,
Does
you
it have
can't
an
just
effect on our body? Like, I mean, if you choose like candy, are you just gonna die, or will it still
no.
nourish your body?
Everything. This food magically has all the nutrients and sustainability that you need.
Okay.
All right. Any food, but it's
food.
it's only one variation of said food, right?
So if you said potato, you have to be specific. You could only have a big potato, or you can only
Right,
have
okay.
a French fry.
Okay.
You
So
can't just say.
You can't just say pizza.
You have to say, I want a pepperoni pizza, and you could only have pepperoni pizza forever.
Yeah, that's tough.
So
Yeah,
even if you
that's-
choose fry, it's just you can only choose like steak fry.
Yeah, and that's all you get, steak fries. You can't change it up to waffle fry or curly fry or any of that bullshit.
Man. I'm going with an Italian sub
Nice.
because
Nice.
with the 3 different kinds of meats and all the veggies and stuff on top of it, I think you can pull and pick pieces off to make it into different types. It's like the transformer of foods.
I think I'd probably have to go with a meatball pizza.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
'Cause you got the protein on there with the meatball. If you don't want it, you just pick it off. But like, it's
You're allowed. Wait. So now we're allowed to just pick stuff off.
Yeah, he didn't give us rules.
I mean,
that wouldn't
it's
fit
true.
Food.
You don't have to eat all of it. You just have to only have that as an option to eat.
Okay.
Like I would say pepperoni pizza, but I have GERD, so like pepperoni's going to irritate that over time. So
But,
meatball I think is a good
GERD.
Yeah, GERD. We're in our 30s. We all know what it is.
Yeah, it's the cartoon character from Invader Zim, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Man.
Exactly. I'm going to sing the Doom song now.
Doom, 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 doom. I think I want to do some sort of pasta. Like I'll do like a nice like pesto pasta, maybe with some veggies or something in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good call.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with a soup. I'm gonna go with a chicken, vegetable, wild rice soup. It's tasty and it's healthy.
Hearty. Yep.
And it's
that.
hearty. It is very hearty.
Cool. So I guess we all kind of cheated the system a little bit, and
Oh, you have to. If I picked peanut butter cups, if this was like you said it was a magical food, right? And it hits all the check boxes and it'll fill you up like a normal food. If I said peanut butter cups, I am recording everything that I'm saying right now and to text form on my phone. There would be a point where you'd get so tired of the chocolate, you'd crack it open and just eat the chocolate, or you just scoop out the peanut butter. Like, I can't fucking take. Why did they put these together? That's
it's true. At least we have, like you said, and you could do the picking things out maybe, or only having like your Italian combo. One day you could just have a sandwich with just a salami. The next day you could have a sandwich with just the ham or whatever.
Exactly.
Or like I could pick the meatballs off my meatball pizza and then
have a
one
cheese.
day just have a handful of meatballs.
That's true.
It is true.
Meal variety. This is
Thinking outside the box. So
Josh
in this
is
crazy
just
world,
stuck with fucking soup.
Thinking outside the bun.
Well, one day I want to have some broth, I just drink the broth. And
There
one
you
day
go.
I want to have some carrots, I pick the carrots out. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Kobe.
That's our sound effect to move on to the next segment.
Kobe.
And we're gonna do a very guys.
Oh,
Aren't you regretting we're never doing fantasy football again after this?
Oh, not true. Somebody.
Hello, baby.
That's Bobby right there.
Yeah, I played that part in a musical.
So we're gonna do a variation of a game that we've done before in the past, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. We're gonna do a version of Pitch Bitch.
Yeah.
We haven't done that in a long time.
All right.
And I gave these guys zero notice because I didn't really like it how they ought to think about it.
Oh, that's why the text came through.
So I just texted you guys a title of a movie. We're going to go around. You're going to have about 30 seconds. So I'm going to kind of explain the rules. So look at your title. We're going to go around. And I want you to pitch a movie, 30 seconds, a minute, however long you go. And just try to figure out the plot of this movie and give as many details as you choose based on the title that I texted you all. Did you all receive my text message?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And we
So-
wait to reveal the title at the end. Is that
Correct.
how
So
we're
you're
doing
going to
this?
explain, and then the last thing you're going to say is what the title of the movie is. So those are the rules. We're not really filming it, or we're not really doing anything fun afterwards. I just think this is a fun little activity. As a listener, I enjoyed it. Ooh, I didn't know what that one did.
You again?
All right. Well, now we know what it does.
So anyway, let's go Josh first.
Okay. All right. Wait. When am I supposed to say the title?
At the
At
end.
the very end. The very end. So the last thing you say, this is what my movie's about, blah, 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 blah.
And then the big
Flintstones.
reveal.
Got it. Okay. So picture this. A young boy grows up to be a man. He was always the funny kid, he was the class clown, right? always was the funny guy in the play. He did a lot of improv, but he got drafted into the war.
Oh no.
Yeah, it takes a dark turn. And in boot camp, he falls in some mud. And then, as somebody who does really well with physical comedy, he started rolling around and he made the guys laugh. And they loved him for it. And they started calling him the clown. Cut to Vietnam. He's in the trenches. He's with his boys. They're running through the woods. They're under fire. And my clown, he makes his dudes laugh one last time before they all get massacred. And he cries one tear at the end of the movie. One clown tear. The name of the movie is Live, Laugh, Die.
That sounds like a sad movie, but I'd watch it.
It's a dark comedy.
I love how different things could go, because if Eric texted me Live, Laugh, Die, I would have come up with a movie where a suburban housewife is a serial killer. Like Karen has gone too far.
Take it any way you want to take it. Who do I want to go next? Bobby. Bobby could go second.
All right. So, this is going to be a loose sequel to a Will Ferrell classic. We've got Seth Rogen living in the green hills of Ireland, and he just doesn't fit in, and he doesn't know why. He just doesn't fit in with all of his family members and his friends. So he decides to go on a journey to find his real family, because obviously he's adopted.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So he goes to London to find his real dad. And he ends up going through a bunch of shenanigans, falling in love with a girl at a department store.
It's, again, oddly familiar.
I know, right? It's just, we're checking all these boxes. And then when March 17th comes around and everyone's getting sloshed and celebrating St. Patrick driving out the serpents, he has a massive battle and defends London from an evil serpent king. And all of this will happen in the brilliant sequel to Elf, named The Tallest Leprechaun.
Wow. I mean, I like how the sequel to Elf is almost the exact same plot as Elf.
Yeah, because, elves and leprechauns are cousins, so.
Sure, yeah.
So these movies need to be cousins.
They're both holiday-themed
cousins,
sprites, yeah.
A cousin that gets stuck in the dryer for you.
Right. Step cousin.
Yes.
I didn't like the lack of gold and rainbows in the movie, though, personally.
Sorry, I'm exhausted, and that's all you get from me. Newborn. I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
That's my first. Hold on, that's my first check of the newborn box. So there you go.
Newborn, exhausted.
Newborn
all right.
counter. Yep.
Well, let's close it out with Griff. Griff, what's your
mine? So mine is actually the best of both Bobby and Josh's worlds. It is also a sequel, and it also has to do with war.
Yes.
It is a modern sequel to In the Army Now, where Pauly Shore in the current day is recounting his dishonorable discharge from the army. He recalls the time he saw his first firefight and had to use his standard issue camo jacket as a makeshift diaper when he shot himself. And the time that he used his military issue boots as a makeshift bong. And of course, disparaging your uniform in such a way is worthy of discharge. But the retelling of this tale and his ruminations on it is called No Shirt, No Shoes, No Service.
Brilliant.
Oh, now I want to go watch In the Army Now.
Man,
I love that movie.
This is also the prequel to The Guest House. That's
big guess.
that movie was awful.
That part.
Oh my god.
Wow. So that was good. Good job, guys. I'm very proud of that. I'm glad we brought that segment back from the trenches.
That was scary.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, what is this text?
I know. I tried to sneakily.
He wrote, "I'll explain later," and I was like, "Wait, did I miss something already?" I'm paying attention. I promise.
Not that distracted.
Although this is the first time in like 8 years I'm not watching the Royal Rumble right now, so
I know I'm not watching either. It's all right.
it's a bummer.
Whatchamacallit. So it wouldn't be an Eric podcast without
Advertisements.
an advertisement.
Yeah!
And I actually did take the last month to find a real advertisement for us. I've been actually trying to get a sponsor. It's a non-paid sponsor, so don't get too excited, Bobby.
Okay.
But they let us. They recorded a little something for us, so it's a 30-second commercial.
God.
You're special. Your life's different. That's why we made this one commercial that tested to reach millions. Sure, we could have made something different for each one of you, but you're too unique for that. So we made this one 60-second commercial to let you personally know that we understand you. We're on your side. That's why you should give us your money, in hopes that our product or service will bring you lasting happiness. Or at the very least, distract you from the feeling that you're missing something. Feeling that everyone around you is making small talk to avoid thinking about the fact that no one really knows what the fuck is going on. And that life as you know it will certainly end because you're going to die. So stop dreading life and start avoiding it with our product or service. Brand, give us your money and we'll give you a temporary distraction from your meaningless life.
Perfect. So everyone go.
You hear that,
buy
folks?
that
Give us our
product.
money.
I mean, if you want to give us the money, that would be great.
Yeah, we'll take the money. Thanks.
All right. Well, I'm glad that I was able to actually do a real commercial.
A legitimate advertisement. Good job, Eric.
Thanks,
For
guys.
a product or service, yeah.
Correct. All right. So also another nice bit from the past that we haven't done a good one in a while. We're going to do a Mount Rushmore real quick of presidents on Mount Rushmore. So I'll go first. I think
I hate you
George
so much.
Washington would be my George Washington of Mount Rushmore.
This is going to
What
be
do you
a
guys think?
37-minute podcast.
What? We're doing a Mount Rushmore.
I think we'll throw. I like Washington. I like him. I feel like Abraham Lincoln should be the George Washington of Mount Rushmore, though.
I mean, I like Abraham Lincoln more, and there's
Just
also
for-
two.
Just to mix it up, let's do Franklin Roosevelt.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! Well, now you're really changing it up because he's not on Mount Rushmore. So you can't have someone not on Mount Rushmore be on the Mount Rushmore of presidents on Mount Rushmore.
But it's in the same genetic
Who
line.
fucking says?
Yeah. Who says? What rules are these?
It was just like you get a sandwich and pick the meat off.
We're not actually doing a Mount Rushmore.
Multiverse theory.
Bum, bum. So my next question for you guys: you see outside. You walk outside from your lovely homes or apartments. All of a sudden, there's a classic 1985 DeLorean parked in front of your abode. You open up the doors, has the flux capacitor inside. It is an actual working time machine DeLorean. Would you use it? Would you leave it? And if you did decide to use it, what would you do? Where's the first place you visit?
Is this the SATs? What's happening right now?
Would you use a DeLorean or not?
Hey, I don't
Time
speak
travel.
I don't speak German. What does abode mean?
Home.
Your
Your house.
Idiot.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Could I not be the Eric during the Eric podcast? What's
It's true. We do need America.
That's fair. That is fair.
We should have done
use
this
the
podcast
DeLorean.
alone. So would you use the DeLorean? And if so, what's the first place you go to?
I'm one of those. I don't want to. It's weird, most people will sit there and like say, "I'll kill Hitler," you know what I mean? But like, you don't know,
The butterfly effect.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's too
I don't-
dangerous.
I don't think I would fuck with anything. So, I mean, I would want to like, I don't know, maybe go to like an Ali, like Muhammad Ali fight back when boxing was huge, and just be able to see that in person. Or part of me wants to say Woodstock, but I know it was dirty and filled with fucking disease. So probably
Maybe the time that Cassius Clay beat Sonny Liston,
Yeah.
or the time that Muhammad Ali beat Sonny Liston.
yeah. Griff, what do you want from me, bud? I still got the question right.
I know.
Griff texted me halfway through the week. He's like, I'm having trouble finding the time Sonny listed Pete Cash's Clay. I'm like, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't know. What else?
No,
would
that's a good one though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would use it to, I don't know, maybe put some investments in, because you're not really messing with any type of timeline. You're just kind of.
Yeah, you're just making yourself rich.
Yeah, go
seen
back to
Hot Tub Time Machine 2?
Right, exactly. Like go back to 2003 when I'm graduating high school and just being like, Google. I know you think Dogpile is the shit right now, but Google is it.
Ask Jeeves is going away fast.
You know what? I would go back a year and buy some GameStop stock.
Oh.
Yeah, can I go back 8 years and buy Bitcoin?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
What about the future, though?
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking of. I'd probably want to go to the future, a future that has nothing to do with me.
Yes.
Just see what's going on.
Yeah, like
I don't want to see where I end up,
but see what the technology.
Yeah, nobody does. Nobody wants to see. That's the thing. I would be too afraid to see myself later.
Yeah.
Or what if you're dead?
I'd be afraid to see the future. Period.
It's really terrifying, but that's kind of part of what makes me want to because maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll actually be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why is
take some of the edge off of living right now?
Yeah, right.
Knowing that the future is okay.
See, me personally, I would not touch that. I would run far away from the DeLorean. I would not go inside it. I've seen way too many time travel movies. I know it ends horribly every single time. Yeah, I don't want to end up going to my mom's first dance and then punching her high school bully.
Yeah, here's the other question about that. Are Doc Brown or Marty McFly involved at all?
No, it's just you and the DeLorean. So if you run into trouble, though, you're all on your own. You don't have Doc to help you.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I would trust myself more than I would trust anyone else. So that's fair.
That's true.
And if I get stuck in the
past, you run out of gas, you need 1.21 gigawatts of energy somehow.
If I run out of gas, I'll just stay where the fuck I am.
I'll make it work.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
you'll pull a Captain America in Endgame and just live your life, and all of a sudden we're gonna see old man Griff walk by.
Fucking spoil it.
He's gonna be right there, right now.
Hey, do you buy into the not to change the subject, but you
please do.
Do you buy into the what's the word theory that Stan Lee in all of the previous Marvel movies was supposed to be old Steve Rogers? I heard someone talking about that the other day. They were like, Stan Lee died before Endgame, but it was going to be Stan Lee playing old Captain America at the end of the movie instead of Chris, whatever the hell is Evans.
Whatever Chris it is. I haven't heard that before, actually.
I hadn't heard of that before either. I prefer the theory that all of Stan Lee's cameos are him as the Watcher, who is like this omniscient being who just watches over the entire Marvel universe. Okay. I prefer that theory.
I like that. I was curious. Someone brought it was TikTok, obviously. It's all I do now. But it just kind of blew my mind for a second. I was like, wait a second. But it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. I feel like
I don't know, maybe there would have been this huge 20-minute clip after the credits to be like, look, it was him. See?
That's the post-credit scene that we didn't get in Endgame. It's just all the appearances of old Steve Rogers played by Stan Lee.
It would have been interesting. I don't know if I would like it, but it'll be interesting. Or I've been on a Marvel kick lately. We've been rewatching some old ones. That's because of WandaVision. We could.
Yeah.
Have you guys been watching WandaVision?
I have. Yes.
Seen it. It's good.
It's a slow burn at first, but it gets good. I do recommend it.
The thing I like about it, and I'll no spoilers because some of you haven't seen it.
I definitely will watch it.
Like the first there are 4 episodes out right now, and the first 3 episodes are all themed of different decades of television, and they're for the most part they're not very story driven, in terms of the big picture that you tend to think of when you think of the Marvel universe. They have their own, it's like the story of the week thing, but then there's little teases of something bigger happening. So you get those first 3 episodes, and then the 4th episode kind of goes back and explains all of those little teases from a different context. So it's like you're getting these little things, and then you don't have to wait too long to get the big picture of what's happening. It was a well done format.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I love the Marvel movies. But
They do a fine job.
I think I've said it before. Like Carly still hasn't seen Endgame or Infinity War, so we're still behind. And
Right.
I think we made it halfway through Infinity War, and Carly's like, "I already know what happens. Can we just skip it?" And I'm like, "No, you have to feel it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it like all of us.
You have to do it too.
You need to experience for yourself when
Suffer with me.
when he looks at Thor and says, "Should have got me in the head," and it's just like, "No!" Like it ruins you
because you don't expect it. Like I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought they were going to stop Thanos, and they didn't.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of which, why didn't Thanos just snap for like double the resources in the world instead of killing half the people?
That's just the kind of guy he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Messed up, man.
I mean, that's just me. Oh boy, Marvel. Well, you guys want to play a quick game?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
To your
It's
pony.
a new segment here on the Effin Cultured podcast.
Ooh.
Never been done before. It's called What's Next? Let me explain the rules. I am going to play a TV theme song. And you guys, I'm going to play it and I'm going to stop it. And you guys have to tell me what is the next lyric of the theme song.
I'm not going to be good at this.
So it should be all songs that we know. I tried to pick a few ones. So let's say, Bobby, if it's you and you don't know it, Matt or Bob, what's your name? Josh could, sorry about that.
Simba.
Almost called it Simba.
Yeah.
You guys could steal. So Bobby, it's your turn. If you don't know, Matt or Josh, the first one that says it after Bobby gives up, you guys can get the points.
Okay.
I guess. So let's go.
You say these are songs we'll all know. I think we're going to surprise you at some points.
I don't know lyrics
hopefully.
to shit. I don't know lyrics to music I've sang in shows.
Well, then you're going to lose and you suck.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes.
All right. So, Griff, you'll go first.
Okay. Start off weak. Yep. Oh, fuck me.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood.
I got
What?
one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Let's see if that's right.
I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Woo! Griff gets 1 point.
Good job, Griff. Yeah.
All right.
Hadouken.
Next, Bobby.
Here it comes. Everywhere you look.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. They say you're always stuck in second gear.
Let's find out. We'll give it to you.
It's close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, give it to him. Give him the point.
And I appreciate you guys clapping along because I was going to really judge you guys
You
if you didn't do
can't.
the claps.
It's
literally
it's not possible. Yeah.
Who does that song? The Rembrandts?
Yeah, I believe
Cool.
so. All right. Josh, you ready? This one is a little bit more challenging depending if you ever watch the show or not. But
Oh, great.
let's see.
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gets out of water, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I got my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by.
It's all right, 'cause I'm saved by the bell.
It's all right, 'cause I'm
Woo! Good job. See, I told you guys it wasn't gonna be that hard. All right.
There's an excellent series. Where was it? I think it's on. It's got to be on YouTube, but I think for some reason it's also
Oh yeah.
just highlighting all of the garbage things he's done throughout that series.
Oh, yeah, he's
awful.
horrible.
It's awful.
He's a horrible human being.
He is.
I think it's college. Is it College Humor that does that?
Probably. I think so.
Yeah.
All right, Griff, you ready?
Back to me. Yep.
I mean, Griff, and you probably should have saw this one coming.
I got nothing. I can't think of it.
Anyone want to steal? You got the melody.
When you lost up there and all alone.
Yeah,
Yeah, Josh.
that's the one. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Josh.
Everywhere you look.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby.
Oh, I knew you were gonna.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
You got the melody again. All right. Griff or Josh?
Oh man, it's like I can't hear the words.
Do you want to hear a little? You want to go back or?
Yeah, let's go back to the lead up a little bit.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm on a TGIF kick right now.
When are you not on a TGI kick?
Yeah, fair.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
No, I can't find it.
Not everyone's saying. Not everyone's
There's
saying
people
these during
listening that is
karaoke.
screaming.
Listen, I'm sorry I can't remember the lyrics to songs I haven't listened to in 30 fucking years.
Damn.
Not 30 years. There must
For
be
me,
some
it's
magic
probably about
glue
30 years.
inside these gentle ones. All right, Josh, I believe you're up.
Right.
Yeah, it's Josh's turn.
And winning.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
So mad right now.
Josh.
I never watched Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I picked these songs on purpose, guys. I know Griff, that's a slam dunk for
Griff's
you,
chomping out the bit.
but you could steal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we have a steal? Do you want me to go back and play it again?
One more time, just to make sure I'm at the right part.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
I've traveled across the land, searching far and wide.
Searching far and wide.
I will travel across the land.
I will travel.
Searching
Far and wide.
You gotta. Ready? Pokemon, gotta catch them. All right, Griff gets a point. The steal.
Fine, I steal it back.
All right, now Griff double up because it's his turn.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh shit. I have a paint can opener, a little.
Fuck me.
Our powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna Take pollution down to zero.
Oh, I cannot remember anything after that.
That's the whole song.
I got nothing.
Either one of you guys got anything?
It's like it's something like with our power magnified, and we're fighting on the planet side.
Josh!
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
And then
Bravo.
it just repeats for another 30 seconds.
Bravo.
As soon as you said it, I knew that was it.
Bravo.
All right. Bobby.
Yeah, I'm way behind. It's not happening.
They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. We're really hip. They're heroes in the half shell, and they're free. Oh, get a grip.
I was really hoping you stopped before fearsome fighting team. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh man. Nope, it's not gonna come to me. Something about Shredder.
Griff or Josh? Anyone want to steal? We got nothing.
I got nothing.
I'm not going to get the whole thing, but my guess is that there's like the word attack and back are in there somewhere or something like that.
I think combined, something about Shredder and an attack.
When the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack.
Slap.
Well, we got Shredder and attack in there, so
That's not bad.
All right.
That's good.
And this is the last one, actually. This is the last one. And I believe it's Josh's.
and
Yeah.
Griff and Josh are tied.
I think Josh is up by one.
Oh,
Josh
right,
is
you
currently
got
up by
Captain
one.
Planet. That's right, Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with three boys of his own.
No one knows about the man named Brady.
That's messed up. Yeah, actually makes me feel kind of bad. He didn't get his due.
Does anyone know about the man named Brady,
So here's the man named Brady.
who was busy with three boys of his own? All of them had hair of gold.
You know what's sad? I had to sing this song in a gala for a theater, and I still can't.
This and Gilligan, really?
I sang Gil. We did a bunch of TV theme songs one year. It was fucking awful.
Huh.
We sang
Anyone?
Sesame Street.
I feel like it's something about bringing them into
Something
his
about a
home
hunch.
or something.
There's a hunch in there somewhere.
I don't remember.
Is everyone punting on this one?
Yeah, we're
Tapping.
punting.
Yep.
We're giving Josh the win.
They were four men living all together, yet they were all alone.
There were
Ugh.
four men
Ugh.
living all together, but he was all alone. And then this one day when this lady met the fellow, they knew it was much more than a hunch.
There's the hunch.
There it
And
is.
then they became the Brady
The
Bunch.
Partridge Family. Sunshine
The
Day.
Addams Family.
All right, so the first winner of What's Next is Josh. Congratulations, Josh. Woo!
Good job. Good job.
So much.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo. Good work.
Good job.
Good fucking work
Yeah.
there, bud.
At least there's all songs you guys heard of, but there's some deep cuts I decided not to go through.
Oh, really?
What were you gonna do?
Like, I don't know, like Growing Pains or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah. no.
Family Ties. Things that I know because I just oddly love TV theme songs for some reason. I used to have a mixtape of just TV songs in my car in
I
college.
remember that. I remember that.
And like when I used to take girls out on dates, I used to play it and have them play the guess the theme song. And if they didn't do a good enough job, I wouldn't ask them on another date.
That explains so much.
This explains why I was single for a while. Because most normal girls like, what the fuck is this guy playing TV theme songs in his car? Oh man, life.
That's
So
life.
So the Super Bowl's next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you guys aren't big on sports. Well, Griff is now due to fantasy football. But
I wouldn't say big, but I'm familiar now.
He knows there's a thing called
I have a passing familiarity with football now.
What are your thoughts on Tom Brady?
I'm freaking stoked.
For the 10th time and first time not on the Patriots, making it to the Super Bowl. Are we rooting for him or are we rooting against him?
I'm just rooting for a good game.
An entertaining game?
Yeah, because I like the idea of both storylines. I like Patrick Mahomes is, I think, the greatest quarterback in the league right now. The guy's a fucking beast.
Oh, yeah. He's insane.
And his offense is ridiculous. And I love Andy Reid. I've liked him for a long time. And I'd like to see him get a couple more rings I hate that it legitimizes, quote unquote, a career, but because Andy Reid is a Hall of Famer regardless. But he had a couple bad breaks in Philly, and I like to see him win.
The old guard of Tom Brady is the old best quarterback in the league versus the new guard of the new best quarterback in the league.
I'll be the first person. Like Eric, I'm a diehard Jets fan. I was going to say for better or worse, but for mostly it's for worse. So I have a very weird relationship with Tom Brady because I don't know how many of you listening out there are sports fans. I don't know, but the Jets are the reason Tom Brady is a
thing.
Yeah.
Tell that story. Why?
Well, it was, we were playing the Patriots in 2000 and, one of my favorite players of all time, Mo Lewis, hit the shit out of Drew Bledsoe, who was their starting quarterback at the time, knocked him out for a couple weeks, and Tom Brady came into the game, and that was it. The rest is history. Tom Brady went on to win the Super Bowl that year, all thanks to one of my favorite Jets, Mo Lewis, number 57. So back then in the early 2000s, there was a legitimate talk about whether the Jets quarterback, Chad Pennington, or the Patriots quarterback, Tom Brady, was a better quarterback. And for a long time, I held on to that like bitter, because Tom Brady would throw some really stupid fucking throws and you'd hate him for winning. And everyone called him a system quarterback. Like Bill Belichick is a genius. He's brilliant. Tom Brady is he's a sum of all the parts. It's a system that's working for him. And I'm kind of excited. I hate to say it. But I'm excited that Tom Brady made it to the Super Bowl with a different team to prove assholes like me wrong, because Bruce Arians is no Bill Belichick. And he's still on 3 road games as a wild card team made it to the Super Bowl, beating Hall of Famer Drew Brees, beating Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers. It's bonkers that he made it. So I don't care who wins. I just want it to be a good game.
Surprisingly, I was actually going to say something similar. Purely from a storytelling perspective, I think it's great that Tom Brady is making the name for himself outside of the Patriots franchise, out from under Bill Belichick. It's good for him personally to be like, no, I'm the one who's succeeding, not the Patriots, not Belichick. It's me.
Also, the Jets' old coach, who he fired 3 years ago, is the defensive coordinator for the Bucs. So he deserves something. And in some weird way, that's almost like the Jets one.
Yeah,
not really.
No.
And did you guys hear about the commercials? How a lot of people are like, there's going to be no Budweiser commercial for the first time in like 30 years.
Yeah, a ton of people are pulling out because of the pandemic and how it's affecting people. So
Nice, because commercials for me, that's one of the best parts. I like when I have to go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom during the game,
Yep.
and I stay for the commercials.
It's always been one of my favorite parts of the game. Even when I was little, before I really cared about football, the commercials were the reason I watched the game.
Mhm.
It's gonna be interesting. Like, I hope that they're still good. I hope even if there is limited amount of like commercials or limited products out there, I hope that they're still the classic, hilarious or interesting commercials.
I think just like anything else. Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
Well, just saying, this could give some other people an opportunity to get that commercial spot. It might end up being really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Could.
I was gonna say, I think like most other things during the pandemic, you know, people have had to adapt to new formats, new situations. I think this is going to be an opportunity for, kind of like what Josh said, opportunity for even advertisers already to think different with their commercials. They're still going to have that same spirit, that same humor, but they're going to look different. And, you know, we're going to have to live with that, I think.
For someone like me who loves obviously advertisements and cheap plugs, the Super Bowl commercials is my Super Bowl.
Right.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm following you.
But it is a Super Bowl.
Until we both stroke out watching the Jets ever.
A really sad fact about Tom Brady, and again, I'm on the same page as Bobby. I kind of do want to see him win, just even though I spent the last 19 years hating him.
Well,
he's no longer.
I don't want to cut you off. Well, I'm just going to cut you off for 1 second. Like, we've grown up in the generation that we're in. We got to see Michael Jordan do his thing, right? We got to see the Williams sisters. I mean, Venus was great, but Serena is probably pound for pound the best tennis player that'll ever live. Period. Male or female. One of the most dominating sports figures ever. We've seen LeBron James since, I mean, he started when I was a freshman in college. So, like, I've watched LeBron's entire career, and we've watched Tom Brady. Like, we're lucky. We've seen, like, the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten to that point where I'm like, I'm not even angry about it anymore. Like, you're not going to see this again. No one is ever going to make 10 Super Bowls ever again.
No.
Ever.
Impossible.
Sorry, Eric. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. It's a good point, and we're lucky to see a lot of these greats go at once. Like, now we're going to be the old fogies that are like, oh, you know, Babe Ruth and Hank Aaron were the best when I saw them play. And we're going to have our own version of that.
Yeah.
When we're old fogies.
How quickly that happens.
You know, we're getting old.
And those other old fogies will be dead.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But here's a stat about Tom Brady that, as a Jets fan, because it's about the Jets too, made me very, very sad. It says Tom Brady has made it to the Super Bowl in 10 out of the past 20 seasons that he played. So an average of 50% of the time he's made it to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The New York Jets have won 153 games out of 360 games since Tom Brady was drafted, which is 42.5%. So it's more likely that Tom Brady makes it to the Super Bowl than the Jets win the game.
Win a game.
A game. Wow. So that is very sad.
There are 10 other teams that is true for. But the fact that we can just pick on the Jets is funny.
Poor Jets.
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
We got a good coach finally.
Here's open.
Gosh.
Very excited.
Josh has his cat making a guest appearance on the Zoom call.
Hello, Kitty.
Oh, hello.
You're looking the wrong way. Look towards the camera, guy.
Bada bang, bada boom.
It looks like it's curious. No, it's just no. Never mind.
I heard a rumor that curiosity might have killed the cat, but the cat's clearly alive, so it's very confusing.
Yeah, but he's almost. If I wasn't around, he would have killed himself multiple times.
Yeah.
He's a freaking idiot.
There's more to that phrase, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
If only we had some sort of device like Ask Jeeves to figure out what the rest of that saying is.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
Oh, curiosity, satisfaction brought back.
You froze. There.
Yeah, you froze. So we still didn't hear it.
Well, tell you. Chris.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think Griff died.
Griff's
No, I'm
connection
here.
is- Griff's
Griff,
connection
no,
is not
Griff.
great.
I'm here.
Griff.
I'm here.
Well, now
Oh,
I
no.
think now we might hear you.
Yeah, are we okay?
I think you want to try one more time, maybe?
Yeah, I'll try one more time. So the full saying is curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
8 times.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, maybe after the first time, it stopped being so curious. We don't know. I'm back though. You can hear me. You can
Yes,
see me.
you're good. You're good now, bud.
Okay, great.
Oh, don't
That was
push
weird.
it.
I think if Griff was gone, we could play the song.
But he's not, so why are you?
Well, I mean, he did kind of froze, or his mouth is just open.
Oh no, he's
He's doing that
frozen.
for fun.
Oh, there we go.
No, there's no.
Oh, that was good. Are we rescuing puppies? What's happening?
Griff died.
Are you?
Holy shit! Is
Are you
that Griff's
adopting me?
ghost? Is this Griff's ghost? Griff, you want to
Uh-oh.
come home? You want a treat?
No, I
Griff.
have a home. I have
You want
treats
to?
here.
You want to live with me?
No, I have my own home.
Griff, won't
What's
play.
the afterlife like?
It sucks. Like it's really not that much different from normal life.
There's
really.
one big question that I'm sure a lot of people have been wondering about the afterlife, and it is: could you still check your Facebook after you die?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
you can.
That's-
Yep.
I would have bet
You
on
could-
the opposite.
You can still see it, but you can't post to it. The
Oh,
signal
that's-
doesn't reach.
Some would say that's hell.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe maybe if I sinned less, I might be able to post to it. I don't know.
Oh, maybe
It's hard
that's
to
like
tell.
that might be some sort of like purgatory where you just can't post. You just have to look at Facebook.
Right.
Forever.
Cursed. Just
That's creepy.
cursed to scroll forever.
You have access to Facebook, but only to QAnon pages.
Oh,
Oh. We're not supposed to get political.
Fuck off. It's my podcast. I'll do whatever I want.
Whoa. Not this episode, big guy.
It's true. It's your
It's
podcast
mine.
today.
This is the Eric Cultured podcast today.
Oh, good. So it's never going to get on Anchor because you don't know how to.
Oh, no. You guys are going to do that. I'm just going to click share.
Oh, okay.
You figure that shit out.
Right. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll see about that.
I think Griff went back to heaven.
Griff's internet doesn't like him today.
No. What the hell?
You really are like. You
Super
either suddenly
choppy,
got
bud.
Parkinson's or your internet's shitty.
Speaking of Back to the Future.
Well,
Guy.
and Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Wait, I think
This has not happened before.
I think I hear Griff. Griff's voice?
Griff, let's have a seance real quick. Griff, if you're there,
Griff, are you
please
with
give
us?
us a sign. Griff, are you with us?
I hear a ghost.
I think so.
How do I know this
Griff.
isn't Hitler?
How do we know this is Griff and not a different spirit trying to pretend he's Griff? Tell us something only Griff would know.
Nelson Mandela here on Effin Cultured.
No, this is absolutely Griff. 100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
This is not.
it sounds legit to me.
It does sound like you, Griff.
I've always sounded like this.
Guten
I
Tag.
have no idea what my accent is.
Are we gonna do a round of guess the accent?
I don't know, man. It's your show.
My
Yeah.
my accent is translated from English to Lithuanian to German to Bosnian
Nice.
to Welsh.
I tried my one of my cashiers is from Bosnia and her notes on her register are written in Bosnian. And the other day I tried to read it and I was just reading the words and she laughed so hard she started crying. Like that's how poorly my grasp of Eastern European languages are. She was pissing herself laughing and I was like, wow, this is uncomfortable how funny you think this is.
Well, I clearly lost steam. What else you guys want to talk? Let's come up with a closing topic because I
That's
ran
it?
out of ideas.
That's all we got.
I know we're only at like 55 minutes, so we need at least another 10. Fuck
Oh.
it, maybe we should do a Mount Rushmore.
You've had 6 weeks to prepare for this. What have you been doing?
I've been testing out the sound effects that I didn't even get to use.
I knew it.
I spent too much
I
time on the
knew
sound
it.
effects and not enough time on topics to talk about.
God
Tom
damn it,
Brady
Eric.
going
Oh
out
my
at least another
God.
5 minutes.
I don't want to talk about Tom
Oh.
Brady for another 5 minutes. He bothers me as much as I love him.
He bothers me.
He
Could have
bothers.
bought more time with Ghost Griff, but then he came back to life.
Did y'all see the new trailer for Godzilla versus Kong?
Yes.
I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched it yet, Griff?
No.
I'm very confused by it. But people on the internet are angry about it because they're like, you've got a giant monkey and a literal walking nuclear reactor. Who do you think would win? But in the trailer, it looks like, Kong's got the upper hand. So it's just kind of like, oh, okie dokie. So what's going on here?
I saw something else that people were mad about the trailer, about the plot of the movie or whatever, saying that it made Kong out to be like the savior of mankind.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta watch the trailer, but the trailer is kind of like, yo, what the fuck is up with Godzilla? Like, why is he killing people? And then they say something is messing with him. We need to find out what. And then they go to get Kong, and in order to get Kong, they have to bring this little girl with them, which the little girl wasn't in the Skull Island movie. But I guess in Skull Island, Kong was a teenager. He wasn't fully grown because Kong is fucking massive now. Like, he was big in Skull Island. He's even bigger now. He's massive. But they show him like they're bringing him across the ocean to basically, it seems like, to fight with Godzilla. Because Godzilla is acting strange and killing people and destroying cities.
Does he normally not kill people?
No, Godzilla in the newer series, Godzilla is the savior of mankind. He's the one that keeps all the rest of the Titans in check. So have you seen the first two movies in this?
I saw the first one, not the second one.
Okay, so in the second one, it's the King of the Monsters. He has to fight him, and I think Mothra is a good one too. They end up fighting all of these other like nasty monsters, alien, whatever you want to call them.
For some reason, whenever I see Godzilla's like blue flames, it reminds me of like slushies from the movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
Just a fun fact.
Is that fun fact?
I do miss movie theaters. Like, that's another thing. Like, I wish we could go to a movie. I mean, I guess technically you could.
I miss places in general. Like,
Yeah.
I miss places other than this room that I'm in right now.
yeah, I was talking to Carly this morning. I'm like, you forget how boring fucking newborns are. Like, newborns are so fucking boring. Like, there are moments when you're holding that baby and you're like, everything is right in this world. And then after that 15 minutes, you're just like, all right, now what? Like, do
something. Come on, do something.
They eat, they shit, they sleep, and they cry. Like, that's what newborns do. And it's amazing. It's a human life. But like, when Teddy was born 5 years ago, we could, all right, let's take the stroller to the mall and walk around the mall. Let's go to Target. Let's go to Walmart. And now it's like, we're not fucking going anywhere. Like, people, we've had immediate family come and visit so far, and it's like, scrub your hands, disinfect, mask on. You know what I mean? Like, it's bonkers. It's like you're going into a fucking cancer ward to see someone on their deathbed to come see a newborn. It's nuts.
It's not even like it's nice out where you could like go outside for a walk with them in the stroller or something like that.
Yeah. January babies, so much fun.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, do not have a baby in January, is what Bobby's trying to say. During a pandemic, especially.
Yes. Two of our hosts tonight are January babies.
We turned out all right.
Yep.
I think so. Yeah. I was born 4 days before the Challenger explosion.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I wish you were born was supposed to be on the Challenger. He was.
If you died on the day of the Challenger, you could say like you were like one of the ghosts reincarnated. But you weren't.
That's the most disturbing thing I think I've ever heard you say.
Wow.
Now I'm gonna go look up. I'm gonna go look up who died on the day I was born.
Whose ghost reincarnated are you?
Whose ghost are you?
This is fun. I'm
Googling it too.
I'm gonna see who died on my birthday.
I I can't think of who it is, but there's definitely somebody I know that died on my birthday. I mean, obviously there's definitely somebody. But like
I think at least one person died on that day in the history.
But somebody notable.
Oh, wow. Okay, September 30th, 1985. Charles Richter, U.S. seismologist and physician who most famously created the Richter scale for measuring earthquakes.
There you go.
That's why I have this affinity of shaking.
That's who it was. L. Ron Hubbard died on my birthday.
Oh, Jeebus. Oh, no.
Who's that?
The founder of Scientology.
Oh, Eric, you've got to look up that guy. That guy is
nuts.
Yeah, man. Just the way he talked, he got his teeth out like this and his lips were out. He would talk like this. It was really creepy. The only guy I can find who died on my birthday is Shanwaz Bhutto, who was a president and prime minister of Pakistan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone on mine.
No.
So you're not, you're not famous.
I'm just a regular old soul.
Old soul.
Or maybe, Josh, do you remember when you were born? Maybe you've never been born.
Oh, you think I'm like a fresh soul?
Are you a clone?
Yeah.
What are you implying? Are you implying that I have no soul?
Maybe not.
Or that this is my first time entering a body as a soul?
Quick question. Do you have a belly button?
No.
Because God, he is a clone.
Oh.
Are you? What if this Josh is a clone of the Josh that we knew in college? Like, this isn't actually Josh.
Then they have also come up with a way to age a clone fast.
Hey. But not aging that much.
No, I'm just saying, like, we don't have that kind of cloning right now. Isn't like a freaking copier. Like, they clone you.
We also, the real sad thing is we haven't been in college. Like, in my head, I think like college was like, oh, that's probably like, a few years ago. It's been over 10 years. That's fucking disgusting.
No, if we walked on campus now, we'd be put in handcuffs. I mean, just like,
Just going to Con Hall for some lunch. Can I get one of your swipes, please?
Hello, ladies.
Hey, guys.
I don't know what it was like to grow up in the 90s.
I'm just here to get a Mondo sub. Don't mind me.
Oh, God.
Great. Now we've lost
There used to be this great couch in the loft.
Unless they went to Southern, and no one else knows what the hell we're talking about.
Excuse me. Do y'all want to know how many people fucked on this couch while we were here?
I used to
I just realized it might be L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh, college. Fuck.
The good old days. I mean, if we all go back, they can't arrest all of us, can they?
Maybe they'll let us back into being L211.
Let's just like let's go to Lyman, like all of us, and just like sit down and like go to a class and see if anyone either remembers us or says something. Because there's not that many professors. Like Larry's the only one that's left that knows us.
Larry would know us.
Well, yeah, but there's no one else there. Like all the other teachers.
Mike would know us.
Oh yeah, that's right, Skinner.
Yeah.
Well, he could make us not get arrested. Or arrest us double. Not sure. Each one of you gets arrested twice.
Why?
Oh, man. Life. All right, guys. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
It's so anticlimactic. We started so strong, Eric.
I lost.
You just fizzled the fuck out.
You guys want to hear a TV theme song?
This is what happened with our wrestling episode. We just got our listeners back, Eric.
Oh, we're gonna get troves of listeners. All of my fans are gonna come out of the woodworks now. The people that are here for me.
Only fans? Only my fans?
Only my fans.
Just
it's a new website. We should create it.
I was wondering if maybe we could do a spin-off where Griff is the host. It's Ghost Griff. Because I feel like we're all really onto something with that.
Ghost Griff, the podcast.
It's a good. We should save that for sweeps week, though.
You know what? This could be a pitch bitch where we talk about the show of Ghost Griff. Like, what would the show Ghost Griff be like? I think it's like Griff's day-to-day life, literally, but he's a ghost. So, like, he goes to pick up his, like, video game controller or something like that, and it goes through his hands. And it's like, it's a sitcom. It's funny. It's like, what?
Then only each bit could only be done once.
Okay. No. This, I want to hear what you guys have to say. If that's the case, what's my catchphrase? What's my Ghost Griff catchphrase?
The Ghost
I couldn't
Griff
possibly eat my granola now.
You have no right to reference that, Eric. You were out of line, sir.
But he's not wrong. I wouldn't be able to.
It's true. It's true. I think it would be here one day, gone tomorrow.
I think it would be live, laugh, die.
I think Griff is a prankster as a ghost, and every time he like makes an object move or something like that, he goes, "You just got ghosted."
Ooh.
By Griff.
Griff
Because
wouldn't do anything violent though. It would just be like mild inconveniences.
Oh yeah, no. Controlled chaos, absolutely.
It'd be like,
So like basically like
a pebble in your shoe.
Yeah.
Fucking Griff. And he had the power to make himself be seen whenever he wanted. So every once in a while he'll pop up and you'll know, like, Griff is in existence. He is there, but you never know when he'll be around. So he's got the power to go wherever he wants, and he can mess with whoever. So everyone's just slowly losing their mind. Like, you're just having a bad day.
Why is all of my furniture moved exactly 1 inch to the left? You just got ghosted by Griff.
We'll workshop the catchphrase.
I mean, I kind of like it as like, it's one of those kind of self-help podcasts where people call in with their problems, but it's other ghosts calling in to talk to Griff about their ghost problems.
Okay.
Gosh, I like that idea.
You're helping other ghost problems.
Yeah.
You know what? For the people listening, I do have the capability to get you to send in recordings, like someone who could call in. It wouldn't be a call and response, it would just be a recording. But if you guys, the listeners, if you would be interested in sending recordings into the show, let me know, and I can set it up where you can record yourself and we can do it in the show. So if we do Ghost Griff as an episode and we have someone call it as a ghost, like they can call in, like who's that bitch on talk radio at nighttime that plays all those awful songs? Delilah. Like Delilah. But it'll be Ghost Griff.
What would be a good sample? What would be a ghost problem? Like, what's a ghost problem? Why am I calling to Griff?
I miss peeing.
I can't taste food like I used to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Every time I try to eat something, it goes straight through me.
What unfinished business has kept me on this mortal plane?
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing, right? It's all the unfinished business.
I miss my penis.
Nope, that's the main problem. That's the one. That's the one.
If I had to guess which one of you would take it there, it would be Bobby.
5 out of 10 questions are that. Yes.
What are you going to do?
I mean, also, what does Ghost Griff want? And I want to kind of get to know you a little bit more, and what really gets you going.
I mean, probably, in all honesty, Ghost Griff would probably be helping other ghosts. Like, this is exactly what Ghost Griff wants, I think.
But then
he would do it through a podcast. He would do it through this medium.
Is that a catch-22 because you want to help other ghosts, but if you fulfilled your want, you would leave. So you have to only help them like 90% of the way and not fully help them.
We didn't say that was his that might not be his unfinished business.
It's just what I want to do as a ghost.
Unless he, like, in the next few years picks up a hobby of helping ghosts and then he dies in the middle of helping one. You know what I mean? Like, that would probably not be his unfinished business. His unfinished business would be something else. Whatever's keeping him from going to the light or whatever you want to believe in.
I do need something else to do.
Well, in the afterlife, everybody gets a job, like, and you just found your way into like podcasting because you just knew it was.
Yeah, that's another great show. Ghost
Ghostcast.
Jobs. Ghost Jobs.
That just sounds like a whorehouse for the afterlife.
That sounds like a very niche wing of Pornhub right there.
It sounds like exactly what happened to Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters.
Yes, that's yep.
He got a
Ghost
ghost job.
Ghost professions.
Good old GJ.
Well, I want to hear from you folks, the listeners. If you think that a call-in show featuring Ghost Griff would be fun, let us know, because I actually like that idea. Or if all of us are ghosts, if we just do a ghost cast.
Ghost
Ghosts. How do we convey that we're ghosts? They can't see us anyway.
No, but they can hear us, so that's all that matters.
I hope we all have a ghost voice. What would your ghost voice be?
It's just your normal. We can't make it more complicated than it is.
You have to like elongate your sentences.
We all need to get reverb, and we all need to get mixers that put reverb on our voices. That's what it is.
Or just use that TikTok filter where everyone talks like this.
Whoa!
Ram you.
Whoa!
Ram you.
I think we're totally doing a ghost call-in show. We're all gonna die, and we're gonna do a ghost call-in show.
In real life or fake life?
No.
Commit to the bit, goddammit.
Is
We
this
need a backstory.
pact?
So no, it's not a suicide pact. Stop it. We need a backstory.
We're gonna
We need
drink
to
the
figure out
Kool-Aid.
how we're gonna die.
It's definitely cult-like. We just need to figure it out. But
Right.
anyway, let us know. I think it would be fun. If you think it would be fun and you would like to play along and be the famous celebrity ghosts that call in looking for advice, let me know, because that might be a good time.
We do need to find out how we all died, though.
It's fine.
And we all should have specialties. Like Griff is like the relationship ghost person.
If you're on this
Oh.
show, it's a Disney hitman. It's
Disney hitman.
There you go. Yeah. Yep.
And we need to come up with, like, each Disney hitman has a theme to their hits, and we need to come up with which hitman hit us and what was the theme of our death. But Disney did it. It was a Disney job.
It was.
That's another
DJ, if
section
you
of
Yeah.
Pornhub. Disney
Another
job.
section for
Disney jobs.
DJs.
Ghost jobs and
GJs.
Disney jobs. Yep.
Yep. GJs and DJs.
All
You
right,
hit that-
guys.
You hit that sweet spot of that one video where Ghost Mufasa is just going to town on.
That's the GJ DJ.
Bambi's mom.
That's it.
Joe.
That's the image we need to end this on.
Yeah.
On that note,
Ghost Mufasa
please
mounting
like,
Ghost Bambi's
subscribe.
mom.
You can listen to us on any platform, but please, since you're
Who
already
shot
listening,
first?
the Mufasa stampede. Oh boy. So please just tell a friend if you enjoyed this, even if you didn't enjoy us. If you have a thing for ghosts and you just want to support us being idiots, just tell a friend. Everyone tell one friend to listen to our podcast, and it'll be fun. We promise.
Guys, listen to our podcast.
Please. Well, you're already listening. If you hear this, you're already listening. So just tell a friend about the podcast. That's your job.
Tell a friend. I told 3.
Like, subscribe, and that's all of Griff's friends. That way he needs to become a ghost because he needs more friends. Ghost Griff is much more popular than a live Griff.
Not
That's
true.
kind of morbid.
Not
Not
true.
true. Because you got 4 friends right here.
We're all going to be ghosts. Don't forget. I mean, Ghost Griff is just fun because of alliteration, but
It's true.
in our ghost episode, we all have to be ghosts.
Ooh. Well, this has been a spooky episode of the Eric Cultured Podcast. I'm just getting ready. Is that a good voice? No?
Oh, it's terrible.
Well, I'll work on that. But anyway, please like, subscribe. You can watch us on YouTube, or you can listen to us on your favorite app to listen. I used to listen on iTunes. Some people use Spotify. Some people use Anchor. Whatever you want to do. But anyway, to end this, finally, I'm Eric.
I'm Griff.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Bobby.
And make sure you smash that like button on YouTube. Is that what it's called? Anyway, have a great day and go make sure that you listen to all our other episodes after this, to listen to our backlog, because we have some funny episodes before. So make sure you check it out. I personally like Dick Tips. Please listen to our other episodes. You'll like a lot of our inside jokes. And that's it. So go. Well, you know what? Let's do Mount Rushmore real quick.
This is how I die. This is how I die right here.
You know what, Griff? Go F yourself.
Don't worry, folks. We won't let this happen again.
Brother,